Wireless things. Buildingwarden.com. The dashboard.
The dashboard structures the information in 6 tabs. The first one, labeled Production, includes all energy-producing devices. In this demo these include a PV installation, a thermal solar unit and a burner, powered by diesel oil. The second tab is labeled Storage, is about all our energy storing devices. In this case these include a battery for storing PV power and a boiler for storing hot use water. The third one, under Consumption, is where energy-consuming devices are shown. They include here an air conditioning unit, a washing machine, an electric oven. In the fourth, Spaces are displayed. Spaces are a sort of hyper-devices that may be consuming, producing or storing energy. What is interesting in spaces is that we might be also interested in other performance parameters. For example, thermal comfort or visual quality. This allows to relate, in the real time, space energy with space performance. The fifth tab provides a summary view of all spaces and devices together. All EW nodes can be both battery as well as mains powered. The only exception are the energy meters, which are only mains powered. Mains electricity is, by definition, always available in this case. Thus, a battery-powered energy meter would just make so sense. However, other nodes, located far from electricity supply, may be required to run on battery. Also, just above the energy supply symbol, the information on the sampling period of the node is shown. This period is configured by the bridge application. This is explained in another video. The left column on the dashboard screen illustrates the kind of energy the node is running on. In case of a battery supply, the state of charge of the battery is also shown. The sixth tab is about reporting. Here, one may specify reports that he wishes to receive from the system. This functionality is explained in another video clip. Let's now look what information we may access for our spaces and devices. Let's for example click on our hot use water boiler, under Storage. Similar apply to all other devices and spaces. In our dashboard we now see the specific 5 parameters that are monitored for this device. The first one is heat flow, in calories per second, which indicates how used water is currently abstracted from the tank. A value of 0 would then mean that no water from this tank is currently used. Then, in the second parameter we have the total energy that has been abstracted from the tank during the last 24 hours. The third and the fourth parameters are the 2 temperatures at the inlet and outlet of the tank. The inlet temperature is more or less the temperature of the water coming in from the network. The outlet temperature is the use water temperature and is normally higher, because the tank is heated from the sun or the burner. Last, the fifth parameter shown the total amount of water abstracted during the last 24 hours. We can now click on any of these parameters to access the full history data and retrieve any custom information we may like. Let us now for example click on the second parameter, the energy abstracted from the boiler. We can see in detail how this energy was abstracted. Apparently in our case, a building user used hot water for his morning bath, just after 9. The yellow line represents the actual data, whereas the blue line provides for data smoothing. This plot window allows us to access any information we like on the time and amount of energy abstracted. For example, if we wish to check the energy flow in the month of April, we will use the 2 calendars to select the time period. First we have to deselect the 1-day checkbox, to extend our target period beyond that of a day. If we now click on Update, we see the boiler energy consumption over the whole selected period, the month of April. We can now see that the total energy abstracted in this period amounts to about 106 megacalories. If we now wish to zoom in a specific period of this month, we can do this by selecting it on the horizontal axis. For example, let's look in the period from 10 to 16 of April. The new graph shows energy consumed over this new period. By clicking on Reset Zoom, one may return to the initial period, a month, in our case. If whole day is deselected, then the slide bar can be used to restrict on specific hours of the day. If, for example, we select the 17th of April and look only in the hours between midnight and 10 in the morning, we will see this plot. Apparently some small hot water abstraction was made just after midnight, while in the morning, just after 7, a more intense use profile is shown.
Thank you for watching.